So Mephisto is finally here. It's strange how Mephisto hasn't appeared sooner in the MCU, given how integral he is in a lot of the comic sphere. For years, it seems like they've been trying to bring Mephisto into the MCU, just kind of dangling Easter eggs in front of our face and just snatching it away right before we get to Ghost Rider. Looking back at previous MCU projects, I've noticed Johnny Blaze specifically has been referenced in one way or another on several occasions. Werewolf by Night, Agatha All Along, and What If I Put These on Your Face. These are all shows and movies that make several references to the Flaming Skull's existence. People say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. showed him straight up, but I'm not convinced that Ghost Rider was Johnny Blaze. It could have been Danny Ketch. I get why people think it's Johnny Blaze though, seeing as Nicolas Cage's version of the character wore a similar outfit. An outfit that was a Hundo P ripped from Danny Ketch. Which would further serve my speculation that Johnny Blaze is still out there waiting for his story to be told. You know, I thought for sure Ghost Rider was going to show up in that Western theme episode of What If, as some type of grizzled tumbleweed cowboy to help Shang-Chi and Hawkeye fight the Hood, which is another herald of Mephisto. The Hood has ran into Ghost Rider a couple times in the comics. Ghost Rider has even worn the Hood in the comics.
I sold my soul to the devil.
The Marvel Spotlight short film Wonder Man hasn't come out yet, but the film takes place in Hollywood. Johnny Blaze spent a lot of time in Hollywood in his 70s to 80s run. He worked as a stuntman for big action movies. I wouldn't bet on Johnny Blaze showing up in the Wonder Man film, but there could be like a poster of Johnny Blaze somewhere on a wall inside of like a recording studio. There could be a signed autograph on a wall somewhere that is signed Katie Milner. There could be some old guy kind of just walking around in the background as a producer and his name is Coot. I mean, there could also just be some type of like short film with Johnny Blaze in it turning into Ghost Rider and no one would be fazed. It's like an ongoing joke with the Ghost Rider comics is no one really believes that Johnny Blaze is turning into the Ghost Rider. They don't even know what the Ghost Rider is. They think that they're just using some kind of like movie gimmick.
This is an AI.
What is an AI?
I don't know, like AI in real life, CGI in real life, or I don't know.
AI voice.
They always kind of downplay the situation that they're in when they see the Ghost Rider. It's kind of why Ghost Rider falls easily into becoming an urban legend. I personally want them to introduce Johnny Blaze with a Spotlight film that takes place in the 70s when Johnny was a Hollywood stuntman. He runs into his old flame, Roxanne Simpson, on set, and the film is about them rekindling their relationship while uncovering a scandal that involves the stuntmaster and the orb. Staying on the theme of uploading Spotlight movies around holidays, I think this movie could be a Valentine's Day type of movie because I always liked the idea that Mephisto couldn't ever take control over Johnny completely because of his connection to Roxanne. A love so deep it protects Johnny's soul from absolute damnation.
What you did was not nice. It's not nice to do that.